Hi everybody, it's Alicia again, here for virtual story time. I'm going to sing a song and read a book and show you how to do a craft at the end. So we're going to do, since it's Easter this weekend and it is spring and there's flowers blooming outside, I thought I'd do kind of a spring type theme and do stuff, stories and songs about bunnies. So today's song is called Little Peter Rabbit, and it's a new one, so you can watch and sing along if you like. And it goes like this. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his nose, and he flicked it and it flew away. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his chin. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his chin. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his chin, and he flicked it and it flew away. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his tail. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his tail. Little Peter Rabbit had a fly upon his tail, and he flicked it and it flew away. Okay, everybody, the book that I'm going to read today, it's from this book. It's a library book, and it's called Max and Ruby's Bedtime Book by Rosemary Wells. And there's 3 stories in here, but I'm going to read the first one, and it is called Ruby's Restaurant. It's time for bed, everyone, said Max's grandma. Story, please, said Max. Story, please, said Ruby. Well, just one, said Grandma. One morning, Louise came over to Ruby's house. In her bag was her My Little Kitchen play food collection. Whoopee, said Ruby when she saw Louise. I've got all the pots and pans and dishes we need. Let's open a restaurant, said Louise. We'll call it Cafe Ruby Lou's, said Ruby. I'll be chef, said Louise. I'll be waitress, said Ruby. Ruby and Louise made a sign and put it up. Max wanted to be something too. Ruby gave Max a coffee pot to wash. Max, you can be the dishwasher, said Ruby. But Max didn't want to be the dishwasher. Everybody has to start somewhere, Max, said Ruby. Louise whipped up a lip-smacking lemon chicken with mustard sauce. Ruby cooked up a whole pot of spaghetti supremo. Max wanted to make spaghetti supremo too. My goodness, said Max, said Ruby. There's a sink full of dishes to be done. Ding dong, the doorbell rang. It's our first customer, said Louise. Table for 1, please, said Grandma. Come this way, ma'am, said Ruby. Max, said Ruby, you can be the hat check boy. Please take the lady's coat and hat and give her a ticket. Max did not want to be the hat check boy. Grandma ordered a Caesar salad to begin. Would you like the lemon chicken special? Asked Louise. Or maybe some spaghetti supremo? Asked Ruby. Grandma ordered both. Back in the kitchen, Max went through Louise's play food. There were rubber steaks and chops and peas. There was bread too, and French fries, and asparagus and broccoli, and cornflakes and rubber milk and rubber juice. But something was missing from the My Little Kitchen collection. It was chocolate mousse. Max knew how to make chocolate mousse without help from anybody. He ran up the stairs. In the bathroom, he grabbed the baby shampoo. Outside in the shed, he measured out 2 cups of potting soil. He added 2 cups of shampoo and swirled it until it was just so. Then Max sprinkled birdseed on top. He took a shower in the garden hose so he would be a clean waiter. Back in the restaurant, Grandma was still hungry. Oh, waitress, said Grandma, I don't see any dessert on the Cafe Ruby Lou menu. Dessert, said Louise and Ruby. We forgot dessert, squealed Ruby. Max ladled the chocolate mousse into a dessert bowl. Then he served it. Exquisite, said Grandma. Cafe Max, said Max. That looks delicious. Now, if any of you want to make chocolate mousse at home with shampoo, I would ask your parents first. Max should probably ask permission before using the whole bottle of shampoo, don't you think? I think that's a good idea. Or bringing mud in the house. That's probably a good thing too. But that looks like fun. Okay. Okay, here is a craft you guys can do. It is a bunny pine cone. You can find a pine cone somewhere outside in your yard or when you go for a walk. It's good to have a kind that's kind of flat on the bottom. Like one like this. But it'd probably work with any kind of pine cone. You could make it work. And you just glue some stuff on it. So I'll show you how you do that. You could use, I just used this kind of glue. You could use a glue gun. But, kids, you need to ask for help with that. But you can really use a lot of different materials. I think you could even use like button eyes instead of googly eyes. I cut a little piece of felt for the nose, but you could use a pom-pom. You can use a button for the nose. You can use a cut out little piece of paper. And you can use yarn for the whiskers. I used this kind of twine that I had, like garden twine. And the ears are felt, but you could also use paper, construction paper, or just scrap colored paper. Oh, stand up, little buddy. So I'll make another one for you and show you how to do it. Okay, so you take a pine cone, let's see, and all you do is you just start cutting things out and gluing them. So cut out some felt. You just kind of can guess. And you could ask for some parent help with this if you're not quite sure about cutting felt, or if you're not quite sure about using scissors. So we'll cut out a couple of ears. And I won't do the pink inside for this one. I'll just leave them like that. Just put a little glue in the bottom. And then you can, the pine cone has these little holes, you can kind of stick them in the little holes to make it stay. So you can do that with the other side. Oops, there you go. Sort of like that. And then these guys have a hard time staying up, I guess. There we go. And then you glue on little googly eyes. Pretty easy. This Elmer's glue, white glue, doesn't stay right away, so sometimes you have to let it sit for a bit. Okay, I got both the eyes glued on, so now I'm going to do the nose. I think I'll cut a little bit of pink for the nose this time. Just cut a little triangle out. Whoops. And then I'm going to use some of this twine and just cut a really small piece. Just like that. And then if you want it to make it look more like whiskers, you can kind of pull apart the ends. Like that. And then you just glue a little dab in the middle. And stick it on. And you put a little glue on the very back. And then put it right in the middle of your little guy. Little bunny. Oh no! Bunny lost its nose. Gotta let it sit to dry for a little bit. There's that. So that's how you do it. You can put little pink in the ears like that one back there. And then this one has a little pom-pom in the back. You could do that too. And then you try to get him to stand up. Stand up, bunny. I'll put this bunny next to the other bunny. Little bunny family. Alright, that's how you do it. So, have fun making these crafts. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys had fun. And I'll see you next week with another story, song, and craft. And bunnies say bye. Alright, bye everybody.